know what this is? It looks like a compact disc, but the truth is it's a sound and picture technology that's just beginning to happen. And it's going to change the way we entertain ourselves. It's called DVD. The amount of technical imagination inside here, it's almost scary. In designing it, they started here, where they could put millions of tiny little impressions in the surface of the disc. That's where they store all the sound and picture information. On one layer, about 2 hours of information. With a second layer, a little more than 4 hours. Now multiply that times 2 sides, and that comes out to about 7.5 times what they can put on a compact disc. An amazing amount of moving images and sound. Now, as for the sound itself, DVD uses a format called AC3, a sort of invisible network where all the music and dialogue and sound effects are placed into different channels. This is Steve Thompson from Dolby Laboratories, the people who designed AC3.
In our experience, we find that people walk into a demo of DVD or multi-channel audio in general and go nuts about it. I mean, it's something that really, really heightens the experience. Multi-channel sound offers creators of interactive programming and music to create complete three-dimensional sound spaces for their programs, put you inside of a video game, or put you inside of a concert hall with the ambience of the room behind you and the orchestra on stage, or even turn that around and put you as a member of a given section of the orchestra, maybe looking out into the concert hall.
See what I mean? Technical imagination. And not just for the sake of being technical. For Pioneer, it has to do with entertainment. Your entertainment. And what they insist on giving you is the best sound and picture experience possible. For example, LASERDISC. The first time you saw it, the first time you heard it, you could tell that videotape wasn't even close. But now, going beyond LASERDISC, here's where DVD gets even better. The picture's great, the sound's great, but the capacity they've designed in here, film studios, for example, can actually put different sized versions of the same movie all on one disc. The standard television shape, 4:3 full screen. They'll put that on the disc. Or you could watch it in the letterbox version, which gives the screen a little wider feel. It brings down the top and brings up the bottom. That can be on the disc. But if you're ready for this, the complete, full-on, just the way you see it in a theater, CinemaScope and widescreen panorama version. They can put that on there too. Now think about this. Multiple languages, multiple subtitles. Let's say I'm the movie, okay? But you want to hear me in French.
Aimeriez-vous m'entendre en français?
Or Spanish.
En español?
Or back to English. But you want to read the subtitles in French, or Spanish, or maybe Italian, maybe Japanese. Actually, you could have as many as 32 subtitles all on one disc. But what for? Technical imagination? Well, a lot of that is what makes DVD possible. Pioneer can see that people these days, well, we're more aware of movies and concerts than we were before. So we want to choose what we watch and the way we want to watch it. We're starting to get our own ideas about entertainment. With DVD, it's possible you could choose from more than one storyline in the same movie, different versions. And if there's a version you don't want to see, you can lock it out. And for every capability that I've mentioned, there's another 2 or 10 or 20 that I haven't talked about yet. That's how powerful this is. And you're going to see DVD in a lot of places and being used in a lot of different ways. But that's exactly why Pioneer is being so careful to guide us through this technology as we go along. Like making sure there's a way for us to play a compact disc, a LASERDISC, and a DVD all in the same player. 1923. Even back then, an important social thinker says this. He says, what we owe to the play of imagination is incalculable. Technical imagination. I think that's part of it. Because for all the amazing things that can happen between you and the sound and images inside here, Pioneer knows that this, ultimately, can only be measured by the first pulse of your imagination and the final moment of your experience.